Kwame decided to be his own boss.
At 26, Kwame stood at the crossroads of his life, the sun casting long shadows on the pavement as he chose freedom over safety. The air was thick with the scent of street food and the hum of city life, a cacophony that both excited and terrified him. He invested everything into a small phone accessories business, driven by a fervent belief that dreams could become reality. But with no clear plan and no guidance, his ambition quickly unraveled like a fraying rope. Within a year, the shop was gone, crumbled under the weight of debt and silence. The vibrant dreams he had nurtured were replaced by the harsh reality of failure, and Kwame returned to his rented room, a single bulb flickering overhead, illuminating a life that felt as empty as the space around him. Each morning, he found himself on the roadside, selling phone chargers to passers-by, all the while questioning if his relentless ambition had led him to ruin. Yet, quitting was never an option. The glimmer of hope remained, though it felt distant. He studied his competitors like a detective piecing together a mystery, tracked every SETI meticulously, and learned the virtue of patience through the bitter lessons of hardship. Progress was agonizingly slow, like watching paint dry, and despair threatened to pull him under. It was during this tumultuous period that he met Amma. She was a junior accountant, a beacon of clarity amidst the fog of his confusion. Instead of offering sympathy, she challenged him, asking not about his dreams, but about the numbers that dictated his reality. With keen insight, she identified where money leaked like a rusty faucet, and where Kwame's ego had replaced the necessary structure for success. Amma didn't just critique, she guided him through the maze of financial jargon, helping him separate personal money from business funds, introducing him to the concepts of budgeting and supplier negotiations. With her steady hand, Kwame learned discipline, not as a burden, but as a pathway to stability. The business didn't grow overnight, but it began to flourish steadily, like a seed finally breaking through the soil. Kwame expanded into phone repairs, then ventured into supply contracts, and eventually registered his company officially. 2 years later, he hired his first employee, a moment that felt like a personal victory. Failure was no longer his identity. It was a chapter that had shaped him. Yet, as his business began to thrive, he realized that success was not merely measured in money. It was in the partnership he had built with Amma.